our Sprint 2 review. We'd like to show you what we've done this week and go over the different things that need to happen next. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Let me know if you can see the same thing I'm seeing.
Yes.
Okay, great. So let me actually go back here. That's the middle of my slide. But for Sprint 2, we decided that we needed to go through and do the paint process. And so the first step to that was choosing paint colors. We presented a couple different paint colors. The ones that we really debated between were this Twilight Gray and Dutch Tile Blue. Ima did end up going with Dutch Tile Gray because Twilight Gray because it was much lighter and brightened up her house much more than the Dutch Tile Blue would have. Once that was done, we estimated how much paint we would need. We decided about 4 gallons for the walls that she did want to paint. And it ended up being cheaper, much cheaper to buy a 5-gallon bucket and have some left over. One of the other reasons we decided to do this is because if something were to happen to the wall and she needed to, fix it, she could easily take that extra gallon or so and repaint over it without having to match the color perfectly again. Because we all know that they're different every time. So the paint ended up costing, with all the tools and everything, it ended up costing around $150. There's an exact price there of what we spent. And it worked out very well for us. We were able to, paint everything we needed. We had the leftovers like we anticipated. We kept the new carpet nice and clean because we had drop cloths and all the other necessary materials to paint and paint well. And it ended up looking very nice. This was the finished product. As you can see here, that's very bright like she wanted. It looks very clean. Unfortunately, this picture is of one part of one room of the house that is finished. There was another part that we weren't able to quite finish cleaning up yet. Just finishing touches around the corners and picking up all the pieces. So we do need to plan this week on what extra time we need to allot to make sure that that gets done. And with that, I would like to go into planning out next week's schedule. So Sprint 2 that we didn't finish was cleaning up the paint mess. I think that should be a high priority because we don't want it getting in the way while we're trying to do everything else. And so I think that should be done first. What do you guys think?
I agree with that.
Okay.
So do I.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put it over here into Sprint 3. And then we do have a backlog of things that we need to get done in this sprint. Most of it is the countertops and hardware. What do you guys think? Is there because I don't know if we should do countertops first or hardware or how to go about this part.
I would say countertops first so that we don't damage any of the hardware when we're taking off the old countertops and putting the new ones on.
Okay, so in that case, excuse me. Put all the countertop up first. And then in terms of the other things that we needed to get done, is there anything that we've overlooked so far in our, in our project that we need to address now?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we had the opportunity to talk about that and make sure that no one felt like there was extra that needed to be done.
There's the Ima to view and choose countertops. That one's on there too. They are perfect.
Cool. And then hardware or appliances first?
Probably appliances too for the same reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I think you're adding those to sprint 2 complete instead of sprint 3.
Oops. Here, I'll fix that.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Oh, for a second there, I thought it was a limit.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Oh,
no.
And then I missed this one for the countertops, so I'll just add it over.
Perfect.
Cool. Okay, was there anything else that we needed to address in this meeting?
I don't think so. I think that's good. I think next week we'll try to get as much done as we can, and whatever we don't finish, we might have to just get that into another sprint or
Okay.
something.
All right. Well, I think that's it then. Thanks for joining us here tonight, and please let us know if there's anything else we need to do. We can continue to communicate throughout the week and make sure everything gets done.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Of course,
you.
thank you.